सब राम के हैं और सब में राम। जय सिया राम।
The Ram Temple in Ayodhya is a project which is closest to the heart of the RSS as well as the BJP. And as we know, in November 2019, after the Supreme Court gave a go ahead to the for the temple to come up in Ayodhya, and after that, the Prime Minister visited the Ayodhya last year in August to do the Bhumi Pujan for the temple and effectively start the construction process. It was estimated at that time that it could take around 3.5 years, maybe, for the temple complex to come up. But that was also in a bit of a doubt because of the COVID waves. The first COVID wave was when the temple's Bhumi Pujan was done, and now from March we are seeing a second COVID wave, which is even more dangerous and more widespread. But the Ram Temple Trust, which was set up by the government to oversee the construction of the temple, issued a statement on Monday saying that the temple construction work is on track. The digging of the foundation site had begun earlier this year, and the temple trust is very confident that the foundation laying work of the temple would be complete by October this year. The work is being done in double shifts, almost 24 hours a day and night. And the company Larsen & Toubro L&T, which is overseeing the construction work, along with another company, Balaji Constructions, and Tata Consultant Engineers, which is acting as a consultant to these two companies to conduct the work of the temple complex. This work, the temple trust has said, as going on day and night, is going on at great speed, and it has not been affected by the pandemic. And so the workers as well as the engineers have set up camps there, and the work is going on. This suggests that the temple could be ready before the 2024 elections as per the original deadline. What I have been told by people in the Ram Temple Trust, that deadline that the trust is looking at is roughly a period of 26 months after the foundation is laid for the temple complex to come up. And in fact, the ground floor of the temple could come up within around 8 months after the foundation is complete. So by going by those kind of estimates, it can be reasonably believed that by the time the Uttar Pradesh elections happen in February and March this year, the work on the ground floor of the temple would have already started, and perhaps it would have taken some shape. And by the time the national elections, the general elections, are held in February-March 2024, the temple should be completely ready by at least 2 or 3 months in advance to those elections. This significantly has a great political impact on both these elections. As we all know, in UP, since the temple is coming up in Ayodhya, it's a long-standing issue which is very close to the UP's politics also. Some part of the temple showing up in some shape by the time UP elections come up is going to be a moral boost for the BJP. It can be cited that it is the BJP which made these efforts for the temple to be constructed, the construction to begin at a rapid pace. And as you all know, the Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has had a long association with the Ram Janambhoomi movement, and he has practically visited the Ram Temple site almost every month since becoming the Chief Minister. And of course, if the temple is complete as it looks like before the 2024 general elections, it is also a big pump for the BJP because this is a project which BJP says that is close to the hearts and the sentiments of millions of Hindus in the country, and it is delivering on that promise, though the BJP clearly says it is not a poll issue for it ever. But definitely it will have a profound impact for the coming two elections, the important two elections of UP, as well as the general election in 2024. BJP has invested in this. The Prime Minister has invested in this project big time. That showed that the Prime Minister went to Ayodhya for the first time as the Prime Minister. Mr. Modi went there after 6 years since taking over the chair in Delhi. That was for the Bhumi Pujan of the temple, and leading seers and leaders were invited for that Bhumi Pujan ceremony. And after that, a keen eye is being kept. PM's key bureaucrat, Mr. Nripendra Mishra, is a key member of the Ram Temple Trust as well, monitoring the progress of the temple. Mr. Champat Rai, a key functionary of the VHP, is the secretary of the trust, and he has also said that the work is on at fast pace. They are sticking to the deadline to ensure the temple complex comes up at the earliest, and state government is providing all kind of cooperation and help so that the project is not delayed in any way.